If your penis doesn't get as hard as it used to, if you're constantly feeling tired, if you avoid intimacy not by choice but because your body simply won't cooperate, pay close attention. The problem might not be your age. It could be something much simpler and completely reversible, a deficiency of 3 essential vitamins. Your body is quietly begging for them. The truth is, many men over 60 still have desire, still want to live with energy and connection, but face obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. They haven't lost their desire, they've lost the physiological foundation that supports performance, efficient circulation, sustained energy, and hormonal balance. What most don't realize is that this doesn't require magic pills, expensive treatments, or invasive procedures. Often, the fresh start begins on your plate, in the morning sunlight, or with the right supplement. In this message, you'll discover exactly what these 3 vitamins are, why they're vital for the mature male body, and how using them wisely can spark a deep transformation, not just in your sex life, but in your energy, focus, and confidence. This is the kind of knowledge few doctors clearly share, but it can be a game changer for anyone unwilling to accept fatigue, low motivation, and loss of vitality as inevitable. And by the end, you'll also understand the most common mistake that keeps thousands of men from experiencing the benefits of these vitamins, and how to avoid it so your body can start responding like it used to, starting today. Because aging doesn't have to mean decline. Sometimes, all you're missing are 3 quietly essential vitamins. My name is Dr. Rafael Montero. I'm a men's health specialist, and after more than 30 years working with mature men, I've noticed something alarming. Most symptoms men blame on aging, like constant fatigue, loss of performance, low mood, or lack of sexual response, often have nothing to do with age. They're actually tied to nutrition. More specifically, to the absence of vital nutrients that the body can no longer produce or absorb like it used to. And no, the solution isn't expensive medications, invasive procedures, or magic pills. It lies in restoring balance with 3 natural nutrients that, when taken correctly and consistently, can completely transform your energy, your stamina, your mental clarity, and even your intimate life. The first is vitamin D, the well-known sunshine vitamin. What most people don't realize is that it's not just for strengthening bones. In men over 60, vitamin D plays a direct role in vascular health, allowing blood to flow more freely, more powerfully, and with greater precision. And where there's good circulation, there's vitality. I remember a patient named Paul, 67 years old. A smart, family-oriented man who came to me feeling down, almost silent. He told me, "Doc, I still want to be close to my wife, but my body just doesn't cooperate anymore." The answer wasn't in a pill, it was in his blood, or rather, the lack of vitamin D. Once we corrected that deficiency, his energy and confidence came back like a rekindled flame. The second is vitamin B12. This is the spark of energy, the invisible engine behind your physical and mental strength. Without it, your body can't turn food into fuel. You eat, you sleep, you try to rest, but you still feel like you're running in slow motion. I met Roberto, 72, a retired firefighter full of stories, who confessed he felt like a great car with an empty gas tank. Even eating well, he wasn't absorbing B12 properly, something common in older men. We fixed that with active form supplementation, and within weeks he was walking with energy, thinking clearly, and even smiling more. The third and final one is vitamin E, often thought of just as an antioxidant or skin supplement. It's actually a quiet protector of masculinity. This vitamin fights inflammation that, over time, silently damages blood vessels, lowers testosterone production, and erodes your sense of vigor and masculine identity. James, a retired pilot, came to me saying, "Doc, I do everything right, I eat well, I exercise, but I feel disconnected, distant, and dull." He didn't need more effort, he needed vitamin E. It restored not only his energy but something even more valuable, his self-confidence. What's truly fascinating is how these 3 vitamins entwine like threads in a tapestry, each one enlivening and elevating the others in a dance of renewal I call the triangle of vitality. Vitamin D acts as the initiator, gently opening pathways within your body and mind, like the first light at dawn illuminating roads that were previously hidden. It awakens receptors and primes cells to receive nourishment more deeply. Then comes B12, the engine's fuel, stirring energy at a cellular level so that every process, from metabolism to mental clarity, runs with greater smoothness and purpose. It is the current that powers thought, mood, and movement. Finally, vitamin E stands as the steadfast guardian, enveloping tissues and systems in protective care, shielding them from the toll of daily stressors and oxidative wear, so that the benefits unlocked by D and energized by B12 endure rather than dissipate. Together, they form a synergy far stronger than any of them alone. D opening the gates, B12 igniting the spark, and E preserving the flame. Imagine your body as a living garden. Vitamin D prepares the soil by making nutrients more available, B12 plants seeds of energy and focus that sprout into robust growth, and vitamin E tends the garden, keeping it resilient against harsh elements. When you honor this triangle, you may notice subtle shifts at first: a lighter mood at midday, a steadier sense of purpose, a gentle resilience against stress, yet over time, these small alterations accumulate, weaving into a profound transformation in how you feel, think, and relate to those around you. Conversations gain new resonance when your mind is clear, tasks that once felt draining become invitations to engage, and in moments of rest, your body seems to breathe more deeply, as if grateful for the care it receives. This synergy also reaches beyond the physical. When you feel energized and protected, your confidence and openness flourish, inviting richer connections with others and a greater willingness to pursue passions long deferred. Embracing the triangle of vitality means seeing supplementation not as a perfunctory chore but as an act of reverence for yourself, a daily ritual that honors the innate intelligence of your body and the sacred potential of each day. By weaving these three elements into your life with intention and respect, you create a foundation upon which lasting well-being can flourish, a place where energy is abundant, clarity is constant, and resilience becomes second nature, allowing you to show up for yourself and others with the fullness of your presence. I apologize for that oversight. Here is the expanded passage in English, written as a continuous, flowing reflection that emphasizes engagement and a deeper, almost ritualistic appreciation of nourishing the body. But here's a crucial detail that deserves deep reverence and sustained attention: it is not enough to take any vitamin impulsively or haphazardly. One must choose the right form, honor the correct dosage, and embrace consistency almost like a sacred ritual, for only then can the body truly absorb and integrate the nutrients it yearns for. Cheaper synthetic versions may promise quick fixes, yet they often fall short of aligning with the innate wisdom of our physiology, leaving us frustrated and unchanged. I have witnessed men who, month after month, consumed supplements without perceiving a single shift, until they committed to formulations of superior quality and wove their intake into a disciplined, daily practice. In that moment, their bodies seemed to awaken from a deep slumber, responding with renewed vigor as if remembering what it felt like to operate at full capacity. If you have sensed that part of yourself has slipped away, whether it is the boundless strength you once took for granted, the clarity of focus that guided your decisions, or the spark of desire that fueled your passion, perhaps what is missing is not time reclaimed or fleeting youth regained, but simply that which your body has silently ceased to receive, nutrients in the form it recognizes as life-giving, in doses attuned to your unique rhythm, and within a routine that becomes as natural as breathing. Understanding these three pillars of male vitality, choosing the proper form, respecting the precise dosage, and cultivating unwavering consistency, opens a doorway to transformation. From here, the next step is to design a practical, daily ritual that weaves these vitamins into your life with intention and grace. Picture yourself greeting each morning by offering your body exactly what it needs to thrive, a mindful gesture that can spark a new chapter in which you grow not merely healthier but more luminous, more fully present, more aligned with your true self. Aging need not signify surrendering your essence, rather, maturity can be honored as a season of deep wisdom and self-care, where you cherish your journey and prepare the path ahead with the same devotion one gives to nurturing a tree that has already borne fruit but yearns to blossom again. Often the body seeks only a reminder of its former vitality, a rekindling of the nourishment it once received when every cell pulsed with life. By re-establishing that care, you reconnect with latent vigor and allow each part of you to awaken to its fullest potential. If you wish guidance in crafting this routine, tailoring supplement choices, establishing moments of mindful intake, and aligning them with your lifestyle, I am here to support you. And if these words resonate, share them with someone who may have forgotten what it means to live with abundant energy, unwavering confidence, and heartfelt joy, because there remains so much ahead, and you deserve to inhabit every moment of it completely.